Hey guys, we have a really interesting question here from Adam. Adam wrote, I train calisthenics and I used to complement my training with kettlebells. However, after thousands of swings, etc., I didn't see that my glute and hamstrings were getting stronger. I was just good with swings and my cardio improved. My point is, don't you think it's not enough considering lower body strength by using kettlebells only? Okay, so this is a really interesting question because it comes down to what you define as being strong. So in some of my previous videos, I've mentioned prior to training with kettlebells and bodyweight exercises, I used to be a really just gym rat, right? And my favorite sort of go-to program used to be the 5x5 starting strength. So I was all about the big lifts with the barbells. I was all about getting as high a number as possible with my barbell deadlift and squat and bench press, overhead press, and barbell rows, right? But one thing I realized was, yes, for example, my barbell squat numbers were going up, but I didn't feel that my legs were strong in other aspects. For example, I wasn't able to jump well. I wasn't able to shuffle side to side well. I wasn't able to sprint well. I was just good at doing barbell squats. So if your definition of lower body strength is the amount of plates that you can lift when it comes down to barbell squats and barbell deadlifts, then obviously those are the two things that you want to do. But there are many ways to define what lower body strength means. So for example, one of the things that you can do really nicely with a kettlebell is the kettlebell Cossack squat, for example, right? Being able to train for lateral strength. Bodyweight training is the same. Hill sprints is really awesome to develop explosive power and also sustain explosive power actually if you do relatively high number of reps and sets when it comes down to hill sprints or maybe duration, let's say, right? So let's say if you do 15 to 20 seconds of hill sprints for 5, 6, 7, or 8 sets, I mean, it's a brutal workout and you will build really, really powerful legs. You may not get super good at doing barbell squats, but you'll get really good at hill sprints, and you may improve your jumping power, for example, your overall sort of legs coordination, right? So there are many ways to define what strength is. I'm just assuming when you're asking, overall lower body strength, the kettlebells being too light. Obviously, if you're only doing kettlebell swings and deadlifts and squats, you're not gonna, your legs are not gonna be as strong as if you compare to doing a barbell squat, obviously, right? Or a barbell front squat for that matter, if you compare that with the kettlebell front squat. But, again, there are many ways to develop strength. And there are some things that the kettlebells are better for than other tools. And there are some things that other tools are better for than the kettlebells, okay? So if swings are not enough for you, you can try, for example, doing double kettlebell swings. It could help to improve the overall explosive power and strength of your glutes and hamstrings as opposed to just doing single kettlebell swing, or maybe the weight of the kettlebell that you were using were not heavy enough potentially. I don't know what's the how heavy the kettlebell was that you're using. Okay, so hopefully that helps to answer your question. It's a really interesting question, a really good one. Okay, so thanks for submitting the question, and see you next time.